Okay, gentlemen, both belt lines are good. You gave your instructions in the back. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands. Touch them up. Back to your corner, gentlemen.
Count of the tape, Dirrell, 12 years older than Benavidez. Slight height advantage. Benavidez with the reach advantage. Dirrell at 33-1-1. Benavidez unbeaten, 21-0. Benavidez has fought only 2 rounds in the last year and a half. Dirrell, the current champ. Benavidez hoping to win the belt back. Here we go. Round 1 scheduled for 12 from Staples Center in Los Angeles. Filling out process early. Over the first 30 seconds. Main event coming up next. Errol Spence Jr. and Shawn Porter. Unification bout in the welterweight division. This the co-main event, Dirrell and Benavidez.
Both guys seem like they're really trying to establish their jab right now in this first round. Trying to feel out each other with the jab. And, you know, 2 good guys that have to do that, that's never boxed each other before. So this is just the process.
Yeah, it's a 12-round fight. I mean, they're not going to put themselves in harm's way until they feel the other guy out, like you said. See how they're going to react to certain punches. But, you know, Dirrell looks very, very calm and determined right now. And Benavidez, though, look how big he looks in there.
Yeah, he's huge.
And he's got a 77-inch reach compared to a 74-inch reach by Dirrell. I mean, that's a nice little spread right there. But he keeps his hands up well, Benavidez, and he just waits until he gets within striking distance. And then when he does, he's a vicious, vicious puncher.
You know, he stands tall, but when he throws his punches, he uses his complete reach, especially with the left-right combination. So it may seem like he's far away, but, you know, when he throws his punches, he's close to you. They hit you.
See, look at that quick left hook right off that right hand.
Right to the body by Dirrell.
Dirrell's really got his eyes on Benavidez on everything he's doing right now. So he's going to look to counter. That's his style. He's a tricky, slick counter puncher. But if Benavidez starts putting on real hard pressure, that could be a little bit of a challenge for Dirrell.
Dirrell needs to hold his ground a little bit more.
Maybe not this round, but I agree with you. Eventually, he's going to have to.
One round in the books. In our co-main event. There's Errol Spence. Main event up next. 25-0, 21 wins coming via knockout. Errol Spence with his 2 daughters, Ivy and Violet. So notable welterweight unification title fights. 1981, Sugar Ray Leonard victorious in round 14 over Thomas Hitman Hearns. Then in 99, Oscar De La Hoya would lose a majority decision to Felix Tito Trinidad. 2015, Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao. It was Mayweather by unanimous decision. And then in 2017, they are both here with us tonight. Keith Thurman, split decision victory over Danny Garcia. Coming up later tonight on pay-per-view, unification bout in the welterweight division, Errol Spence Jr. and Shawn Porter. This is round 2, scheduled for 12. What did you take out of the first round, Lennox?
Yeah, just trying to figure each other out, trying to feel each other's body rhythm, you know, seeing what works and what doesn't work, how, you know, a couple feints to see what what the other person does on that feint. So, you know, it's not only a physical game, but it's a mental game as well.
That's a difficult round to score as well.
Yes.
How would you score, Joe?
Well, I would say probably Dirrell because, you know, he landed a few jabs to the belly. I think Benavidez was just really testing his power and his speed, keeping his hands up, not too anxious to throw any punches. But this round he is. He felt what he wanted to feel, and he saw what he wanted to see, and now he's starting to open up.
What about Benavidez coming in? You know, he's applying a little bit of pressure.
He was, but it's called effective aggressiveness. You can be aggressive, but if you're not effective doing it, you don't get the round. I think, considering Dirrell set out the box, he did the right thing. He was the one who got his way that round, even though a lot of action didn't take place. If I was in Benavidez's corner, I probably would have given it to Dirrell. But I would expect him now to come back and do something different, Benavidez, this round. So Dirrell's talking to Benavidez right now.
Yeah, they both have an arrogance and they're bringing it into the ring right now. You know, trying to, you know, definitely mental war again. Benavidez is smiling every time he gets hit, and Dirrell's smiling back.
Did you do much talking in the ring, Lennox?
No.
I didn't think so.
And if my opponent was talking, that means I'm not hitting him.
Good point.
So there we go again with Dirrell landing a good jab to the body. Ooh, he almost got hit with the right hand there.
And it was almost a right hook.
Right. Just whistled by him, but Dirrell is doing the right thing on the inside when it does get close and it does get stuck right here. He tied him up good, not on that series right there, but he tied up Benavidez, which is a smart thing to do on the inside.
And Dirrell better watch what he's doing. When he's moving, he doesn't want to move himself into his corner and give Benavidez that advantage, you know, keeping him in the corner, because that's where he wants him. Once he gets him in the corner, Benavidez is just going to throw combinations and take advantage of the situation. So Dirrell has to kind of mix up his movement a little bit. He's moving all one way, he should move it the other way as well. Yes.
Down to 15 seconds remaining in round two.
See, but Dirrell shouldn't be playing around like that. He made a couple of nice blocks off of Benavidez and then waved at him like it didn't mean anything and then got hit. I mean, don't do that. Don't lose your concentration.
Focus.
You're faster. I'm coming to you first.
Here's Benavidez hitting Dirrell here. You know, catching him flush. You don't want to get caught with silly shots like that.
Okay, just keep walking to your right. Keep walking to your right. That's the way. You're doing a good job. Feeling okay? And keep attacking a little more of the body, okay? And keep the jab and keep it low. Work his body. Work his body. You can do that. Okay, go get him.
Our Felix de Jesus translating in the Benavidez corner. Benavidez told us yesterday his three keys: the jab, body shots, head movement.
Well, his corner was pushing for the body shots this round because he's been headhunting a little bit and coming up short. So they want him to score some points. They may feel he didn't really do enough to win those 2 rounds. I'm not sure, but they definitely want Benavidez to go to the body a little bit more.
How did you score the second round, Joe?
Well, again, Dirrell kind of did what he wanted. He walked backwards. He counter-punched Benavidez one good time over here off the rope, and he kind of diffused a lot of Benavidez's offense. So he's getting away with what he wants to do right now, and Benavidez is not landing the punches he would like to be landing right now. So I got to give it to Dirrell.
Yeah, Benavidez could be doing a lot more than what he's doing right now.
Oh, yeah.
And one of the points is moving in with the jab. Whether he feels he can jab with Dirrell or not is the question, but he should definitely throw a lot more jabs, because that will open it up for more punches he can throw, like his hook or his body shots.
a good point. See, he got to stop fooling around. Dirrell missed a looping right hand, and Benavidez came back with a right counter uppercut. I don't know how flush it landed, but he landed it. So jab's working for Dirrell. He's keeping his eyes on Benavidez's hands while he's jabbing down on the belt right there. See?
Yeah, but
he's looking to get Benavidez to drop his hands to counter like that. Right there was a nice little left hook counter.
Dirrell, when he throws his right hand, he winds it up too much.
And there was a right for Benavidez.
Yeah, he threw a right, left, right, and the third one landed.
And then Dirrell shrugged it off.
There it is. That's classic Benavidez right there.
Yeah. First punches, sharp punches by Benavidez.
Well, you saw what happened. Benavidez threw a right hand to the body, and Dirrell countered him with a left hook to the head. Dirrell thought he hurt him. That's why he jumped back in with a little flurry right there. Benavidez said, "No, you didn't hurt me." Great jabs by Benavidez. There's that hook. Good right hand by Benavidez. See, that counter hook off of Benavidez's right hand fell short 2 or 3 times by Dirrell. Now Dirrell's starting to walk Benavidez down, landing a nice right hand. Well, that tells you something what Dirrell might have felt with his power. May not have felt as much power as he thought he had.
Dirrell steps right in there. He's really smothering himself. He's smothering his own punches, which he shouldn't do. He should use his arm reach, especially when he has Benavidez up against him. He's got to use that arm reach.
Time winding down in an entertaining third round here in Los Angeles.
All right, here we go. Here's that little step-in jab. Here's the counter. See, there's that counter right hand that he fell short with. And the right hand didn't land on Dirrell's chin, but it hit him off the neck, shoulder area. But it was a sloppy right hand. Now there's that double hook, and bam, there's that hook that I think Dirrell thought he hurt Benavidez with. That's where he jumped back in, and it was a clean left hook.
Yeah, it was more of a surprise shot by Dirrell, but it did have some effect.
Yeah, Benavidez threw a punch and didn't get his hand back. That's the key. You got to get your hands back fast, sometimes faster than the punch you throw.
Jim Brown on hand, Pro Football Hall of Famer, taking in the action. Jerry West, the league logo, Basketball Hall of Famer. Michael Vick. Catch him tomorrow on Fox NFL Kickoff. And of course, Lennox Lewis and Joe Goose at ringside.
No hand at all. Well, at least not for me. For Lennox, I mean, if they put the camera on him, he'd get one. All right, here we go.
Round 4, scheduled for 12. Flurry of action in round 3.
Well, that nice jab to the belly is really good. He's looking to set up something over the top by doing that and teasing Benavidez to throw something after that so he can step back and counter with a hook or a right hand. That's what Dirrell wants to do.
Over to Heidi Andro. Heidi.
Thank you, Kenny. Javon, what did you tell Anthony coming into this round?
I told him just stay in control. He's doing good with his control. He's controlling the fight. He's setting up everything. This is a part of the plan.
What have you seen from Benavidez?
Exactly what we expected.
Chiz?
Which is him following Anthony around. Anthony's the boss. Anthony's the experienced fighter. Anthony has a lot of tricks, and this is just the beginning.
Thanks so much, Kenny. Back to you.
Thanks, Heidi. Javon Hill in the corner of Anthony Dirrell. Left jab by Benavidez.
Yeah, the one time Dirrell just kind of stopped and sat in front of Benavidez. Benavidez was able to land that long jab, and he touched him with it a good 2 times with it. So it would be smart for Dirrell to keep walking. You don't have to run, but keep walking. Just walk backwards. He's a good counter puncher, so he can punch moving backwards.
Yeah, and when Benavidez has his defense up like that, and you say, where do I hit? You hit what's open. So if his belly's open, you hit that.
Right.
Let's check in with our unofficial scorer, Marcos Villegas. Marcos.
Kenny, I got it 29-28. These first 2 rounds were really, really close, so I could see it going to Dirrell as well. It's been tit for tat, very tactical fight, and you got to ask yourself what the judges are looking at. Are they seeing Benavidez come forward and be effective, or are they seeing Benavidez come forward and getting peppered by the jabs to the body into the head of Dirrell?
All right, thanks, Marcos. So Marcos has scored it 29-28 in favor of Benavidez over the first 3 rounds.
And Joe, who would you say is controlling the action?
Well, the corner was right. Dirrell's corner was right. He's really doing what he wants to do. Benavidez wants to do this, but he wanted to be landing more punches, and he's not. So, and I don't like Dirrell stopping there right there. I think he should just keep walking because he's making Benavidez miss a lot. Now, on the other hand, whatever animosity there was going into this fight, when Tom Taylor, great referee, just broke him off the ropes, it was a little coincidental bumping and grinding on the inside, and they both shook hands as they broke. But there's Dirrell now.
Has Benavidez up against the ropes. 10 seconds remaining in round 4.
Dirrell doesn't want to keep this fight from distance. When he's got Benavidez up against the ropes, he's kind of smothering his shots. He should be, stepping to one side or the other.
They're having fun with each other, entertaining the crowd here at Staples Center.
They are, but
smiles and handshakes.
They are, but I got to tell you, I think Dirrell got the better of that again. He eventually backed up Benavidez on the ropes and at least unleashed a great combination. Whether they were real effective or not is beside the point. He was the one that was letting his hands go. If Dirrell can blend a little boxing with a little pressure like that, well, that's gonna, I think, gonna suit him well for this fight. Don't you?
It'll change the course of the fight.
Yeah. Well, I think right now he's setting the course for the fight, Dirrell.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell Dirrell has a plan. They came in with a plan, and it's working.
I think Benavidez is just walking in a little too tall all the time. I think he should be given a little bit more head movement, maybe squatting here and there, cutting the ring off. I just think he's just being a little too robotic and following Dirrell right now. He's got to put a little bit more athleticism into his style.
Yes, I agree with that.
Anthony Dirrell told us yesterday, we dream of this as little kids. Pay-per-view, sold-out arena, fighting for a title. And he's off to a good start over the first 4 rounds. Back to Heidi Antro. Heidi.
Thank you very much, Kenny. Jose, you told me before this fight it's a game of adjustments. What adjustments do you need to make at this point?
At this time, we wanted to see what he had. He's moving a lot. I'm telling David to try to go to the right a little bit because he's going to the right. But, we wanted to see. I think it's a good fight. I think we got to start hitting the chest a little bit and maybe go to the body a little bit more. And maybe when he blocks, we got to tap, and maybe just go to the body again, too. See, like right now, see? That's what we got to do. We got to start hitting that body.
Perfect.
We got to attack that body. We got to attack that body.
Thank you so much, Kenny.
I'm not too sure that right hand didn't buzz Dirrell a little bit in the corner. What did you think, Lennox?
I didn't see it.
Yeah, his legs did a little. He did a little stiff-legged move there after he got hit. But see, Jose Benavidez is right. He's having him cut the ring off a little bit, as we talked about, and he's got to hit the body a little bit more. He's up too tall, head hunting.
A look at the punches landed to this point. Round 5 scheduled for 12. The champ, Anthony Dirrell. David Benavidez hoping to win back the belt. Flurry of punches from Benavidez.
Dirrell blocked 9 out of those 10 shots because he had his hands up and in good.
But the problem is he didn't come back with any shots. If once a guy throws 5, 6 shots at you, you got to come back. You can't let him get out of that there without getting some punches back.
No, you're right about that. But at least he didn't get clipped hard. Sometimes you may not get the counter punch, but you stop yourself from getting clocked with some good punches by keeping your hands up and in.
Yeah, but what happens is it looks bad to the judges. It looks like you're getting hit.
I'd rather look bad in front of the judges than get clocked with a really hard shot from a guy like Benavidez, because you can always come back like right here and get it back.
Yeah, but if he came back with punches, then it wouldn't look like he got punched.
Well, right now, Dirrell is holding his ground right here, which is not smart for him, I don't think. I like it when he's boxing like that. Benavidez landed a very good jab right there. He's got such a long reach, he should be using that all the time, over and over again. But he's just coming in too tall.
Yeah. He's almost boxing with an arrogance, saying, hey, you can't hurt me, or try and hit me. My defense is too good.
Time winding down in round 5.
All right, here you see Dirrell starting his combination punching, and here's a whole bunch more. Oh.
It's another counter hook right there.
And you see Dirrell, they're having fun with this. You know, both of them are good boxers, accurate punches, but when they make each other miss, it's like funny to them. It's like, okay, that was good, but I made you miss. And here's this big combination by Benavidez.
And that's the one that, you know, Dirrell, basically with the exception of that last little body shot down there, he blocked every single one of those. And let Benavidez know it.
Both of them are saying, hey, my defense is good. And the other person is saying, my defense is good too.
In round 5, Benavidez threw a fight-high 60 punches, landed a fight-high 23. This is round 6, scheduled for 12. Anthony Dirrell, the current champ in the WBC super middleweight division.
You know, when you're in the corner, Kenny, you know, sometimes you look up and you go, wow, we're already halfway through this fight. And as a corner, you're going, you know, we got to do something impressive right now. And I think that's where both corners should be right now, getting your guys to really make a move here, because nobody's really landed anything very effective to hurt anybody in this fight and to make a big impression on the judges. So something's got to break. We're halfway through the fight, and these things go by very quickly.
So what would your message be, Joe, if you were in the corner of David Benavidez?
Like I said earlier, like his dad came in, you know, I would be telling him, look, you've got to really start putting the pressure on, and you've got to start squatting, slipping, you know, and not just coming in so tall. And you got to let your hands go when you get close enough. Okay, like right there, you can't wait. Right there, he should be punching right now. You got to take chances at this point. He's the bigger puncher, and you know, if you're a big puncher, you got to act like one.
You know, if I was in Dirrell's corner, I would be telling them, you gotta pick your points and throw some combinations just to steal that round. You got to steal these rounds right now. So it's just situations where you throw a whole bunch of combinations, score some points, and get out of the way and make sure your opponent doesn't score those points back.
Well, yeah, I mean, you'd make a good corner man, I think.
Once again, we check in with Marcos Villegas and his unofficial scorecard. Marcos.
Kenny, unofficially here at ringside, I have it 48-47 for David Benavidez. These rounds have been really, really close. It's dependent on what the judges are seeing and liking, and if they feel that David has been effective. He's doing good this round, but he needs to be careful of these other point punches that Dirrell has landed, because they could get the attention of the judges.
All right, thanks, Marcos.
Now Benavidez is starting to cut loose like we had just talked about. And this is what he's got to do. He landed a couple of good hooks right here, a short right hand. He's got to let his hands go.
Down to 40 seconds remaining in round 6. Some blood coming down under the right eye of Anthony Dirrell.
It's opened up from those left hooks from earlier in the round, and it looks bad. I hope this isn't another fight. Oh, yeah. Tom Taylor's going to stop it.
It's really bad.
He's going to take him over to the doctor right now.
Now, remember, 2 of his last 3 fights have been cut short with cuts over his left eye.
Yep.
He won both of those fights.
He's going to let the fight go on.
Get over here.
The cut is in the eyelid.
Well, that's going to be a lot of problems for Dirrell, because one is going to blind you and you can't see that well, and then, you know, experienced fighters like Benavidez, they're going to go for that eye.
10 seconds left in the round. I'm sure they got a great cut man, knowing he gets cut, and they're going to stop this cut. They'll stop the bleeding. They'll have the right medicine.
There, the blood starts to trickle down from under that right eye.
And Tom Taylor, the referee, Kenny, just came over and told me, made it a point to tell me it was a punch, so it was not a headbutt. But I think we saw that as it happened, that it was by the left hand. It turned out to be a good stiff left jab. That Benavidez turned his knuckles over really nice. And hit him. That's a nasty cut. That's a dangerous spot. You don't mind it if your fighters get cut. I mean, you mind it if they get cut at all. But that's in the eyelid, which is a very, very bad spot right over the eyeball. If you get cut on the eyebrow, it's a different story. But in the eyelid, the mechanics of the eyelid, it's a very dangerous thing. And doctors are very, they're very careful with that type of cut. They're more than likely going to stop it if that starts bleeding really bad again. Or it gets any worse.
Yeah, let me tell you, when you get cut like that, it's difficult to perform at your best because, like I said, you know, you're concerned about the cut. It's in your eye. You know that the opponent is going for it. Benavidez is looking at it. He smiled at it at the end of the round.
And you feel it. You saw that eyelid kind of drooping down a little bit over the eye, so it's gonna curtail your vision a little bit. You know it's there. It's a bothersome thing, and if it starts bleeding, that makes it even worse.
This is round 7, scheduled for 12. The champ, Anthony Dirrell, and the former champ, David Benavidez.
Now remember, if this fight is stopped on a legitimate cut, they don't go to the scorecards. It would be Benavidez the winner. Oh, he's really grimacing with
you're
that eye.
You're talking about a cut that came from a punch, as this one did.
That's right.
That's the punch. You can tell Dirrell's being bothered by that eye because every second he's wiping it.
Big time.
And you know, sometimes when he's wiping it, he can be making that worse.
And oh, it was a little bit of a low blow. Benavidez is really reacting. I don't know how low it was, but
David.
Tom Taylor's calling timeout.
You all right? You need any time? You all right? All right, stay right here. Keep him up, all right?
He's not going to take a point. Tom's a great referee. I got to tell you, I really like how he handles himself in the ring. This is a little, you can get a little nasty. You got the cut going. He handled that well, took him right over to the doctor. Didn't take a point for that accidental low blow, so he gave him a warning. Smart.
Blood continues to drip down onto the right eye of Anthony Dirrell.
Well, Benavidez is really smelling blood right now, and he's really going after Dirrell. Now he's putting that forearm under his chin. Got one for it.
He doesn't want to get over there.
Yeah.
Help right now.
The doctor's going to stop this fight.
Yeah, he's going to stop that.
For that eyelid. You see out of that eye? What do you say, Doc? You okay? All right, protect that eye,
He's
right?
telling the doctor he's all right, but he always does that. He's been cut several times, but
yeah, because he's used to it.
Well, we heard the referee, Thomas Taylor, say to Anthony Dirrell, protect that eye.
Well, yeah, let me tell you, no boxer wants to get the fight stopped because of a cut.
That's
you
right.
know, so they're going to put their bravery in there. You know, all he wants is that last chance, so he better do something for these last minutes.
well, if it isn't this round, it's going to be soon. That's a bad cut.
Down to 30 seconds remaining in round 7 in our co-main event. Time winding down in round 7.
Hey, when the round starts, I'm gonna bring him over. Okay, be ready. I know that. You do what you can. Just fight your ass off. Whatever gonna happen, whatever gonna happen, gonna happen. All right.
That cut covers the length
Let it all hang.
of the eyelid.
How you doing, Anthony? How's that eye? You see out of it? Let it hang. Shoot it all out. Fuck it. All right.
Now we take you back. 2 of the last 3 fights, the cut around the left eye, and because those both came from headbutts, head clashes, those matches were cut short, and Dirrell won both fights. But because this cut was caused by a punch, if the referee or the doctor were to stop the fight, that would not be the case.
That would be it. It would be a TKO. If it's an accidental headbutt, it goes to the scorecards. That's it. See.
Well, they're gonna check him out once again. Thomas Taylor told his corner we're going to bring him over at the start of the round.
I think they should stop it because that is a very dangerous cut. Your eyesight is too valuable.
I think Dirrell's going to make it hang out right now. He's going to go for it. He needs to.
Yeah, he's got to.
This is, you know, this is a situation where, you know, when they've brought you over to the doctor a couple of times, you know the doctor's going to stop it on the 4th time or the 5th time, so he's got to let it hang out right now. So.
Yep. Dirrell said he wants to keep going, and here he comes.
Anthony, you got to get him. Stop. Pick those up. Let's go. Let's go.
And you're right, Dirrell is trying to let it hang out, and he landed a couple good punches. One of them straight low, and Benavidez complained. And Tom Taylor warned Dirrell to keep him up again.
Anthony Dirrell, the current champ. David Benavidez was the youngest 168-pound title holder in history at the age of 20. Had the belt stripped following a positive drug test in August of 2018. Looking to win the belt back from Dirrell tonight.
The only thing I don't like about Dirrell right now being southpaw, it puts you closer, that right eye closer to the left hand of Benavidez, whether it be a hook or a jab. And it's not going to do that cut any good. And here we go, a little separation.
Anthony, you got to let him go. Let him stop. No punch. Watch that. Hey, you got to watch that. Hold him. Let's go.
Tom Taylor warning Dirrell for holding on the inside, and Dirrell saying, hey, you know, I got no choice. Right now he's at a big disadvantage with that cut eye, so yeah, he's going to protect himself on the inside there and outside. Ooh, vicious body punches from Benavidez.
Hey, do me a favor. Watch the holding. Listen, when you guys are in there, watch the elbow, all right?
Dirrell warned for holding, and Benavidez warned for elbow.
I didn't see any elbows in there.
Final minute, round 8.
Dirrell needs to get Benavidez up against the ropes and just rally off some punches.
I think if anybody's going to be on the ropes, it's going to be Dirrell. Boy, what a tough guy Dirrell is, man. He's got heart, and he's never quit. Anytime he's been cut, he's never quit. See, look at that, those short left hooks. That was a low left hook to the body and there's that elbow that Tom Taylor was talking about, that flange of the forearm from Benavidez. He's really working Dirrell over right now. I think they're not even putting the stool in the corner, or are they? There they go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good left hook by Benavidez. There's the elbow. Okay, I finally see the elbow.
Right. Now they got a great cut man in Dirrell's corner. Carlos Vargas right there working on it. He's got the latest and greatest medicines that you're allowed to use, which is adrenaline 1 to 1,000 solution.
Water. If you're gonna do it, you gotta fake it. It's up to you, man. I'm rolling with you.
All right? Play softball. Play softball. Shoot that motherfucker straight through the middle. Don't. You ain't got to reach for it. You're going to run into it. So anytime you grab him, just start punching. One hand free, just punch.
Well, you talk about perseverance. Anthony Dirrell survived non-Hodgkin's lymphoma at the age of 21. Then 5 years later, missed a year and a half following a motorcycle accident. We mentioned the cuts that he suffered in 2 of his last 3 fights, and again tonight. But keeps on going. This is round 9, scheduled for 12.
Anthony Dirrell switching up. Now he's orthodox. Was southpaw earlier.
Oh, there's a nice counter hook by Dirrell, 2 of them.
Yeah, but he's only counting 1 punch. He should be counting like 3 punches, 4 punches.
Right, I got to tell you, he's had a big disadvantage and a great liver shot by Benavidez right there. He's really starting to open up on him. And he's taking advantage of Dirrell right now, and Dirrell's having a hard time defending himself.
And blood continuing to trickle down from underneath the right eye of the champ, Anthony Dirrell. Checked out by the doctor on a couple of occasions. Once again, we check in with our unofficial scorer, Marcos.
Well, that was a 4-punch left hand by Benavidez. Great liver shot on the right hand. This is going to end any second.
Marcos, how do you score it to this point?
78-74, as you can see right there. These body shots are just taking a toll on Anthony Dirrell. He's hanging on a thread just right now, just getting battered by David Benavidez. I got him up these last 4 rounds.
That's it. They're going to stop the fight right now.
That will do it.
What a great victory by Benavidez. What a gentleman Anthony Dirrell is, man.
Yeah, he is. Even the fact that he fought, you know, most guys would have said, oh, I can't see out of the side, you know. But he's used to fighting on a cut. But he definitely showed a lot of heart in that fight and perseverance. And, you know, no boxer wants to see a fight stopped. They'd rather fight, they'd go out on their shield. But there's no use taking any unneeded punishment.
Most likely the corner threw in the towel or told the commission to stop it.
Yeah, I don't think they throw in the towel anymore.
Well,
I haven't seen the towel tonight. Everybody, all I've seen is the commissioner running up the stairs, stopping the fight.
Well, you know, look, I mean, if you wanted to throw a towel, who's going to stop you? But basically, to make it official, you have to tell the commission in the corner. Here we go. Here's the last part of this. This is where Benavidez just started running the table on Dirrell. He just touched him with the right hand to set up other shots. There's a little short combination to land that good left hook. Tried to pull the left hand down of Dirrell to land the right hand. That didn't work. Lennox, go ahead and take this right
Yeah,
hand.
I mean, you know, Dirrell can't really see, can't really protect himself, so he's on a defensive mode right now, and Benavidez just took advantage of the situation in the sense of throwing the right punches and combination punches, and, you know, all over the place. Definitely the body punches, the hooks, just gave you variations of different punches. This is the commissioner running in, stopping the fight.
I like the towel better than that.
Yeah.
It's a lot quicker, number one. And there's no mistaking what it means.
So 22-year-old David Benavidez regains the belt. To the ring for the decision, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 1 minute 39 seconds in round number 9. Our referee in charge, Thomas Taylor, stops the contest. He is the winner by way of knockout. He is still undefeated. And once again, the WBC super middleweight champion of the world, El Bandera Roja, David Benavidez.
David Benavidez remains unbeaten, now 22-0, 19 of his wins coming via knockout.